Whoever put this Dutch Bros outside my apartment needs to go to prison, bro. I'm down to my dingling and balls out here. I don't have money for sweet little treats. Anyway, once a week I get lured in by the siren's call and end up exchanging one fly buzzing out of my pocket for some bullshit. Honky. Today is one of those days. But you could also just make an entire gallon of this stuff in 3 minutes, if you want. First off, I would like to direct your attention to the fact that the Walmart Magic Coffee Jar is $5. You could fill up an entire Dutch Bros large 20 times with this amount of coffee. Minor problem. The Walmart Magic Coffee tastes like, well, I actually don't mind the taste, but I'm scared of all the dudes who make coffee with contraptions on here, so I feel obligated to say it's bad. It's harsh, it's acidic, the beans were clearly a little burnt, and wait a minute, I was drinking the wrong coffee. This is a Dutch Bros Americano. So clearly we have the right base. We just gotta give it a little TLC. I think the most important part of the chain coffee experience is a nice cup. Replace the friendly cup and straw with this bottle, and it doesn't even look like a treat anymore. You can't even see what's in there. So peep this insane method. Every time you go to Dutch Bros, ask for water. That's it. It's like the most important part of the experience, and they're just giving it away for free. And now that we got the clear cup, ooh, we're really cooking in here. So take this Jonathan and dump it into a pot of half and half. Now I know what you're thinking. Half and half? Gadzooks. How rich and creamy. But it's okay, since it gets so hot, it's gonna melt the ice when it enters the cup, thereby creating a liquid with a similar fat content by volume to whole milk. So let's make it creamier. Hell yeah. You know, when you serve it this way, you realize that like 90% of the sweet little treat experience isn't even the drink, it's just the random garbage you use to present the drink. If I were like 12, I think I'd call this aura. But can you really enjoy a sweet little treat without thinking about heterogeneity? I can't. Maybe that makes me a geek, but you may notice I didn't mix caramel into the pot, despite the fact that we are making a caramel flavored coffee. How odd. The thing is, when you substitute pot caramel with cup caramel, it creates a drink where each sip has varying strengths of caramel flavor. This is the best thing on the planet, and it's called heterogeneity. Remember it. Turns out for the price of one Dutch Bros big drink, you can fill up an entire gallon jug with this stuff. Do you know how much flipping coffee that is? It's absurd. Look at this foolish individual with his big baba. Now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. If you make coffee at home, you miss out on it get it served to you by a baddie with piercings. Now if you are a baddie with piercings, you can skip this step, but I found it easiest to just invite random baddies from dating apps into my apartment, get them to hand me the coffee, and then kick them out. What do you think of this method?